Hello again, everybody, and welcome to part 4, I'd like to say 4, of Quest RPG Brian's Journey. Oh boy, well, this shouldn't be too problematic. Let's get through these cutscenes. I'll probably need to train a bit on defense, which shouldn't be too difficult, seeing as this boss fight can give you a fair amount of defense training. It's like last time, just absorb those hits and just take it. Yeah, make sure you're training agility while you're doing this too. I will say it's unfortunate you can't check stats in the middle of battle. Almost selected the wrong thing there. Anyway, after you beat this version of him, he has a more difficult version. This time he has an ice spell which does a lot of damage. Not that one, this one where he sort of encircles himself. Yeah. And he uses this fairly often. Again, I'm letting myself get hit for defense training purposes. Okay, after you beat Wavar, cutscene. Ah, great, now with the flying ship. Oh yeah, I should mention viewer discretion is advised, seeing as the father sword goes away. Totally forgot about that. I'm gonna hold my defenses over 60 at this point. Okay, you get teleported again. Now, all I can say is hopefully you've been gathering wings because they make things much easier. Okay, well, first stop is the desert. Okay, select wings, and apparently I got 57. You're gonna select the black wings, seeing as they're arguably closer. Let's see here, let's make sure we get another set of wings from wherever that is. Please note that after that boss fight, your health doesn't get replenished. None of your stats that come to think of it. Honestly, I'm not going to bother training on anything except for those mummy-looking things. Because they're probably the only ones that can really do some amount of decent damage. I believe I actually missed a cloud here to the upper left hand corner. I wouldn't know I never actually fought those things. Well, the amount of damage they deal is okay. But really, I'm probably just going to wait for those mummy things. Up, and there it is. And let's see here, I believe we need to go down and to the right. I really need to train agility more. Those things are outrunning me. Okay, let's see here. I'll just do that during this next boss fight. It's unfortunate that that ruined town didn't have any wings. That would make this a bit easier. Agility 96. Alright, well, I'm going to have to add on to that eventually. Oh, I hate that. Alright, let's just go out, around. I guess you can rest at the town to the right if necessary. I don't think you get agility for running away, do ya? Doesn't seem like it. Right there, it was 14, though I'll just check one more time. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. Alright, either way, I'm going to have to train that eventually. And by eventually, I mean during this boss fight. Okay, just head up the stairs, go to left or right, I don't think it matters, and go to the centerpiece of this, let's say pyramid, but it really isn't. Temple, that's a good term, yep. And speak to Shil. May be pronouncing that wrong, but either way, she is actually pretty dangerous because of her pink ray. should mention that once she gets low on health, she starts doing a different pink ray, which actually deals less damage for some reason. Even though the animation seems more grand, to say the least. Either way, I should be training agility while I'm dealing with this one. I don't mean to actually dodge things, seeing as I need to train defense. And believe me, defense is going to be very important, mostly because of the second to last boss. I mean, the last boss can be very difficult, but outside of the actual main laser beam he can do, isn't technically that powerful. Make no mistake, his other attacks will deal quite a bit of damage, but nowhere near as much as his laser beam or the second to last boss's rush attack. Which essentially does, I'd like to say somewhere around 90 damage. Again, it's unfortunate I can't tell what is being leveled up. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. For some reason, it deals less damage than the normal attack. Okay, so they tell you to come to Quay in Dodorian. That's how I'm pronouncing it, but, yeah, you might be wondering, who is Quay? That is actually a very good question. Not gonna lie, I had to look up a walkthrough the first time because I honestly had no idea where he was. Outside of he was in Dodorian somewhere. And yeah, you know something? Of course it would be tucked away in the upper left-hand back. In the back of town. Also, Quay looks exactly like a standard townsfolk. Doesn't that sound nice? Well, say they're kind enough to at least give you a cutscene, but I'm not gonna argue the point. They mention a guy that you've never met before and expect you to know where he is exactly. Okay, and apparently you need to go back to Cole Hazard, make sure you have the yellow wings. And you should be able to go to Normoon. Again, I know I'm probably being paranoid, but I'll get another set of wings. And 180, 80, 101, and 60. Well, hopefully I can get defense increased after dealing with this boss. Which, water thing, I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the second part. I think it was the second part. Yeah, that happens in this fight. If you don't have a good defense, it deals a lot of damage fast. Again, I'll be waiting it out. And increasing my agility as I'm doing that. The dragon is actually easy enough to defeat, especially if you're using the homing arrow. I doubt it'll take more than 3 casts to actually beat this thing. But I'm here for more than that, training. And I'm assuming it gives you a dragon scale. There's no sound effect or anything. And again, they put you out of the area. Because why wouldn't they? Let's hear, we need your wings. Oh yes, I should mention to rest up before you talk to Quay after getting the dragon scale, because it'll go into a cutscene which will end in a boss fight. So make sure you're ready for it. I should mention that as soon as you walk into that house, I think you actually got a one-step time to actually go back out, but it'll trigger the cutscene, so be careful about that. Okay, and you get teleported right back into that control room. I'd like to say that was where Bart died. It's that purple flame. It's probably the most dangerous thing this guy can do. Anyway, please note that he's actually fire-based. So walking water will be especially effective, seeing as due to its size. But of course, I'm not going to just beat him right off the bat. After all, I need to train, because let me tell you, the boss that comes after this boss hits hard. Again, there's no way to actually inspect your stats. I should also mention I'm not too concerned about MP, seeing as there's actually items down, even though I will say that the cutscene that follows this immediately pushes you out of the door for some reason, because that's just the way this game works. Honestly, I'm hoping for that, that fire thing. You can potentially walk into it to deal more damage to yourself. You know, Quest is probably one of the very few games I can think of that actually requires you to actually hurt yourself to actually get experience in something. The other ones being Oblivion and Skyrim, come to think of it. But anyway, again, the cutscene immediately kicks you out for some reason. Usually I'm not a fan of actually using items, but seeing as that there's a few things you can get. I may as well walk around and fight whatever enemy appears. Oh dear, that actually hits pretty hard. Okay, I don't think there's anything to the left, is there? I'm not too, I'm probably not going to use many items, but I'm just going to keep a small stockpile just in case. Now let's see here, 84. But I could run into one of those mobs and be fine. Something with one of those ghoul mobs would be absolutely fine. Seeing as they seem to deal around 90 damage when the defense is applied. There we go. It's unfortunate it seems to want to actually do that rather than actually attack. There we go. Yeah, 63. Well, I'm going to hope that's good enough to deal with this guy because he hits hard. Watch out if he gets the first move, he has a bad tendency just immediately rushing you, which can deal over 90 damage. Let's see here. I'd like to say he's kind of like the last guy we dealt with. Nope, just in front of him. Not that it would have mattered anyway with a fire attack. I need to let him hit me just to train defense anyway. Because again, that's just the way this game works. Sometimes he just uses that rushing attack constantly, and that can deal a lot of damage. It's possible to dodge him, but it can be very, very difficult. Yeah, secret. You know what? To the left of the throne. Our right, the throne's left. Anyway, 65 defense. We'll see how much grinding I need to do. Okay, after Shannon leaves, we go to the stone. There's no other way to describe it, stone. Oh, wonderful, they're all faster than me, of course they would be. Well, I meant to keep fighting, but oh well. 78%. If I remember correctly, Spriggans actually deal the most damage here. Yeah, he won't bother dealing with any other ones except for Spriggans. Anyway, just make your way around. Now let's see here, to the right. Yep. Just walk out to the door. Those parts to exit. Yeah, there we go. I think these things have a good area of attack. There we go, a nice spell. Which does a pretty decent amount of damage, so hopefully they do that. Yeah, looks like 66. Okay, another one, exit. Then go through essentially the same place you just exited. A few screens back. Go around, I'm pretty sure it's essentially the same way, come to think of it. And no, this isn't one of those endless staircase things. This is just the way the game is. Yeah, 67 defense. Okay, let's just keep going. To my knowledge, all of these doors are actually locked and there isn't actually anything we can do there, so keep going. And this stone actually gives you a choice of healing yourself or not. I'm really not too concerned seeing as my maximum's pretty high anyway. Okay, apparently we gotta go right. Again, I'm ignoring everything except for Spriggans. And cutscene. Oh, that's nice. I would have failed if I knew this was going to happen now, but oh well. And of course he would attack first, because why wouldn't he? This isn't really too big of a fight, with the exception being it is laser, which can be devastating. Oh, I wish I had a bit more health. Oh well. I'm really not entirely sure how you're supposed to dodge some of the things here, but that's beside it. Homing arrow does seem to work pretty well here. Just make sure you heal once you hit around 100, because that laser beam can kill you very quickly. If you don't have at least 100. Okay, make that over 100. I was not expecting him to immediately use that. Yeah, just make sure you're out of this area, apparently. Okay, yeah. Wrong thing. What was I? There we go. Yeah, watch out for the laser beam. it's kind of hard because this part is for the laser beam. These two parts are for the overall lightning attack he just did. So I'm really not entirely sure, but it really does seem difficult to figure out how to dodge that one that comes from above. I'm not entirely sure. I'm really not sure how you dodge that one. Either way. There we go. And there goes Mammoth. Okay, and the building apparently falls off out of the sky. You know, I would be worried, but if this game goes by Dragon Warrior logic, they could fall off. They could fall off the clouds and not get hurt. So yeah, that isn't right too problematic. Okay, epilogue, I believe that's the term. And credits. Okay, and I guess that was Quest RPG Brian's Journey. I hope I got the title right. And after the credits roll, I'll just in the video. After summary, of course. was Quest RPG, Brian's Journey. I can't say it's too bad of a game. I will say that the grinding is excessive. Then again, after all the games I've been through, yeah, grinding isn't really too big of a problem, especially in games such as Hydewide. I mean, seriously, it is kind of like Hydewide. It just sort of pads everything with more grinding on top of it, but I can't complain too much, although I will say there were some cryptic parts, like that part with Quay, and you never actually being introduced, come to think of it, that I'm aware of, but that's beside the point. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed the series, so everybody have a good day.